Not like they used to. You've noticed that too, huh?
That's a big thing, man. I don't understand what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah, man. We like watching football, but we like to feel a little bit of nookie every now and then.
Especially that one cheerleader that doesn't wear any panties.
Everybody likes them fever. Here we go.
So, no plans for tomorrow, huh?
Can you stand by for just 1 minute? Let me check my agenda.
Go ahead.
Okay, looks like we have a gas leak over at 5001 Westwick Drive.
Oh no, is it methane?
I don't think they've determined where it's, what it is exactly.
That's a rough neighborhood right there, man. Somebody ate too many beans?
Oh, wait a minute. I think they're going to send animal control over there to check it out.
Don't forget, the fire chief's got to go over there so he can light a cigarette.
Greetings, gentlemen.
Greetings, Earthling.
Good morning. Hey, I just learned something new. Hold on a second. Okay, I learned something just new. I knew how to expand my SWR thing and how to get the whole screen, if you would, the whole screen on on what y'all are doing. On what we're doing? Well, as far as numbers, that is, yes. As far as numbers. Now, you can check my SWR on your radio. Okay, don't start screwing me over because I'm doing good just to think who I am. But I was wondering why both of you were putting like 40 over on me, and then I realized that you're just right down the street as well. I thought that was Evan for a moment.
And it's a new day.
like Evan.
No, but you look like Evan.
Okay, you're not going to get no Christmas present from me.
Oh, no, not again.
I was going to take you over to Taco Bell just on that.
Wait a minute, you owe me a taco anyways.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, when you tally it up, I owe you a bunch of tacos.
Oh, no. So what's the deal, Marvin? Did you find your SWR problem with your beam?
No, I started looking at it, but no, I'm okay. That's just a sore subject. So anyway, let's not discuss that at this point. I'm starting my pressure's starting to get halfway decent.
Hey, okay. Well, we'll talk about something else. You sounded good today.
Well, I appreciate that.
I gotta keep your confidence up, bud. How was that Bill Miller's?
I asked Rosie if she wanted Bill Miller's or actually the story was that I'm going to go get me some barbecue. And she looks up at me and says, I can go for barbecue. And I said, oh, okay. So let me ask you, would you prefer Bill Miller's or Where's? I like Rudy's. So I went and got two, I guess you say sandwiches from Rudy's.
Oh, boy, I bet you had to put WD-40 on that squeak. You said it wasn't too bad, though, right? You said it was like, what, $18 or something?
Yeah, I think it was $16 and some change. So, yep, I can't go wrong with that one.
How big was the bun?
Well, it's a humongous bun if you're a third grader. Let's just leave it like that.
That's the reason I see all those midgets hanging around over there.
Well, it didn't matter to me anyway because I took the top off anyway and had some sausage that had barbecue. So I made another sandwich and put some stuff on it, and I made that for Molly.
Oh, man, I bet she howled for an hour.
Oh, no, she just kept looking for more, and I said, nope, not tonight. Ain't no more left. If there is, well, there is, I granted, but not for tonight. All right, gentlemen, I'm back on out. Just heard y'all in there, so just want to throw my little nickels out that way.
Well, you're more than welcome to stick around.
Marvin, are you going to leave us here by our lonely?
Well, I think y'all are doing a doggone good job just doing it like it is. Fantastic, guys.
Well, I thought we were the Three Musketeers.
Well, he's probably afraid that we're trying to stir the bucket.
No, I'm like a Switzerland. I guess you say Switzerland, non-something.
Well, sir, whatever you're doing over there sounds damn good.
As long as it's on the ground plane, it's going to be okay, I suspect, until for, another time down the line, I guess. Who knows,
Well, I don't want to make you mad, sir. It's none of my business, but is your SWR problem with your Antron or big?
There'll be...
It might be the weather.
fluctuation of it all is pretty much significant from what it used to be. So I sure hope like hell that's the story, man. I'd be more than happy to hear that.
Well, there's a loop in that coax that allows that beam to turn 360 degrees or for one, let's see, what's half 360? One way or the other? Got a loop up there?
Yeah, the 180, yes indeed, yes.
Okay, that can't be it.
Yeah, the whole thing is that it gets sealed as it made its connection to the gamma matcher.
Well, like I said before, I've never seen a gamma match burn up. You know, you can run loud power into a gamma match and not burn it up.
So that's the reason I'm thinking that it may be the connection. You may have a bad connection right there. It just needs to be taken apart, washed out real good, and dried out, and then tied back up and put shrink wrap around it.
You know, whatever it may or may not be, if that be the case, if it comes down, that just means I'm going to put a bigger one up there. That's all there is to it.
A bigger one what? A bigger beam?
Antenna.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Oh, yeah, a beam, yes. Okay, yes.
Well, how much weight will that rotor handle?
I'll have to research it, not sure.
Well, I already told you what you really need to do, but it's just my opinion. I'm an old dude. I can't do that anymore, but I'll tell you what, if you had two of those four elements jockeys up, co-phase, 9 feet apart, and forget that antron, you'd be able to talk to anybody you want to talk to. And you really would not need an amplifier.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, but my question is 9 feet apart. I don't know if I don't even know what you're talking about, actually. 9 feet apart, that means I have to have, like, I don't know how. I can't even imagine what that one looks like. Plus, I've never seen one before.
You've never seen a picture of a co-phase jockey?
I can't say I have, but then again, if I did, I don't know what the hell I was looking at.
Well, all I can do is give you the advice. Maybe it's just the weather. I don't know. It'll be okay, man. But your vertical's doing okay, man. You got low SWR on your vertical, right?
Yeah, that's not a problem. It's all good there, for sure.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I can see that antenna from a long ways off, man. If you bought you another four-element jockey and co-phase them 9 feet apart with a T-connector in the middle, 9 foot of co-rest from the T-connector to one antenna to the other, and run straight down. And you wouldn't need, you can't even imagine what the difference would be. You wouldn't need that damn antron.
And so both those beams would be laying on like the horizontal side or vertical?
Vertical. what you do is you make sure that the SWR is good on one yardage, and the SWR matches the SWR on the other yardage, and you space them 9 feet apart with a bracket, a co-phasing bracket, and man, you have the fattest antenna in town, sir. But what do I know? I'm 72 years old. I'm only been doing this for like 40 years. I don't know nothing.
This is 361 Corpus. I can agree with that. When I had my co-phase antennas, I can talk farther and listen farther, and I love co-phase. Never will go back.
Marvin, can you hear those guys where they go out there?
No, actually, it's Adam. He's 361. He's on the island.
Oh, okay. I can barely hear him.
Yeah, you're coming through really good on my end, but I was just saying that I love co-phase, and I agree with everything that you're saying. When I had my co-phase, I could talk really far and I can listen really far.
Okay, I heard him that time. That's the guy that's out there playing around with the wire antennas.
Yes.
Okay, alright, I'll stand by.
Yeah, I only still got the one dipole right now. I haven't got any quite funds in time right now to make another dipole, but I'm planning on making more dipoles, and I want to co-phase 4 of them together.
So enlighten my ignorance. When you say co-phase, you mean it's just 2 antennas that look alike, except they're just they're just separated, but they're still up and down, or in this case?
Well, on my end, I had a 4-foot vertical on one end, and then on the other end, I had my dipole, which was a inverted V, and they were actually about 12 feet apart, and I was talking to 8,000 miles out.
Wouldn't worry if that's no damn SWR. And I think that radio's probably got an automatic antenna tuner if you wanted to go up the band or down the band.
But pretty much whenever I hear co-phase, it's just multiple antennas hooked together.
Well, I never knew what a co-phase meant until just earlier. I've heard it, but didn't know what it meant. But yeah, thank you.
And I believe when you get out of 2 antennas together, I think it's actually called an antenna array. But yeah, Marvin, just like the other guy said, if you do co-phase antennas on your beam out there, you'll be blowing it out. You'll be sounding really good. You'll be listening really good, and you'll have no issues.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, it gives me something to look forward to. At least I can go to sleep thinking of how to get bigger and better. So thank you all.
Yeah, and when it comes to tuning it, I mean, I didn't really follow regulations or anything like that. I just went from antenna to antenna and just checked the SWR after changing something on the antenna, and I just did what worked, and whatever gave me the lowest SWR, I kept doing that.
Adam, where you been working at these days, man? We ain't heard you in about 5 months.
I'm over at the island market on the island right now, over at as a cashier.
Well, I'm glad you're back on there, Adam. So let me back out because there's two other locals in here. I think I kind of interrupted their conversation. So, hey, good deal, man. I hope to catch you another time, okay, buddy?
Yeah, definitely nice talking to you too, Marvin. You have a good night. I got a live going on YouTube right now. This is actually going on live, so I'm gonna go out, smoke a cigarette, let the locals chime in and everything, and wave 73s to everyone else, and y'all have a good night.
Don't run off, Mama.
Well, you got me thinking about that cold face thing. Not that I could do it by no means. It's just a matter of getting it all squared away and, the whole yards. But, so then I'd have to get a bigger boom, correct?
No, sir. I'm talking about putting on those antennas on a piece of pipe that will allow you to put those antennas 9 feet apart. And in the middle, there would be a bracket that would hook up to your vertical pipe and reach down into your rotor so that you can turn those antennas any way you want to turn them. And I tell you what, you be the big dog on the block. I'm not real familiar with the IC-7300, but does it not have a internal antenna tuner?
Yes, it does.
All right then, you're good to go. And if you ever decide to put an amp behind that thing, oh man, you'd really be you'd be somebody. Oh man, that was man, growing smoke.
But I still think the same kind of antenna as the serial 4-element, correct?
With 2 3-element guided 9 feet apart. And if he was running 12 watts, everybody in Flower Bluff thought he was running 1,000 watts.
No, Mr. George, I was asking, if just for shits and grins and just entertaining this idea, if I were to go that route, I would have to buy an antenna exactly the same thing as I've got right now, the 4-element serial beam, correct?
Yes, sir. I don't think they cost that much. I know you got the money.
Well, yeah, because I saved $18 a night. I'm not spending $40 on a meal.
And you're a bigger tightwad than I am.
No. If I was a super tightwad, I would have told Rosie, "You hungry? Open up a can of tuna and cut it in half and put some extra water in it to make it heavy."